Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Virgo. I am the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of May 8th through the 14th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates at all, it could be meant for you. I'm doing a different kind of spread this week, and so I'm going to break it out so it's day by day, and then each day we'll get an oracle from Fairy Dust Oracle, and then we're going to have an overall oracle at the end with the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. But for right now, we're going to be reading with the Light Seers Tarot deck, clarified by the Tattoo Tarot. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Virgo placements anywhere throughout your chart and any parts of this resonates, then it could be meant for you as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you hit like, share, subscribe as we get started. I'll go into where the moon is positioned throughout the week as we go through the week. It is, just so you know, FYI, the last week of Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness. And that ends on the 14th. So, Virgo, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you today, when I was getting everything ready, was Broken by Seer. Some of the lyrics are, I keep your photograph and I know it serves me well, because I'm broken when I'm lonesome, and I don't feel right when you're gone away, because I'm broken when I'm open and I don't feel like I'm strong enough, you don't feel me here anymore. So either there's some kind of separation, or there's been somebody who's passed on, or you're just missing somebody and you don't feel that you are strong enough when they're away. You feel obviously broken. Now, I say you, this could be the other person. Energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed. And this is just, you know, feeling going into the reading. It doesn't have to necessarily be your storyline. But it's just, you know, looking back on memories, looking back on somebody's photograph, being reminded of their presence and how much they do for you, or what they do for you, like what kind of impact they have on your life, right? But let's get into this. Calling in our spirits for Virgo, Virgo's higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Please come in and keep us safe for the greater good. Thank you, spirits. What do we have for Monday for Virgo, please? Okay. Queen of Wands. Starting out for Monday, that's fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could have that somewhere in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Queen of Wands who has that in their chart. Tuesday, please. Okay. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Hard at work, good at what you do. It's Wednesday, please. This is somebody who's like good at their craft, devoted to their craft. Okay, we'll take this for Wednesday, this for Thursday. It's a Nine of Cups and Two of Pentacles. What do we have for Friday for Virgo, please? Okay. Friday. Saturday, we've got the Seven of Wands. Friday was the Nine of Wands. Saturday is the Seven of Wands. Kind of fell in reverse, but I'm going to take it upright. What do we have for Sunday for Virgo? Sunday for Virgo, please. Thank you. I'm just going to take that one. Spirits. Okay. Oofta. Let's clarify now. For Virgo. Clarify for Virgo. King of Wands underneath the deck, so that's the Queen and King kind of showing there. Could be a divine couple, like some passionate couple. Okay. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, please, for Virgo. It's Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. It's Eight of Pentacles for Virgo for Tuesday, please. Seven of Cups, nice. The Nine of Cups for Virgo, please, for Wednesday. Four of Cups, that's been popping up a lot on that day. That's crazy. It's the Two of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Ten of Pentacles. That fell in reverse. I'm going to take it upright, but I feel like it fell in reverse. So it's Friday for Virgo. Saturday for Virgo. Saturday. Okay, High Priestess. I'm going to take this one in reverse because that's how it's falling to me. And then Sunday for Virgo, please. I'll take both. Okay, Virgo. You guys have had some interesting readings over the last couple weeks, so I'm going to be real with you. You know, I never want to lead anybody astray. And I always look for the bright side of things. So it's just really interesting, your energy that you've had. So I'm going to pull some oracle on this, on each one of the days, and then we'll get into it, and then we'll finish it off with the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. What do we have for Virgo fairies for Monday? Appreciate it. Keep going. Tuesday for Virgo. Butterflies. Wednesday for Virgo. Rainbows. Thursday for Virgo. Okay, we're going to take this one. Lead the way. You know what? This one fell right on top of Friday. I'm going to actually take this. I just heard take it. Okay. What do we have for Saturday? Music. This has been falling out a lot for over the weekend. Sunday, please, Virgo. Sunday for Virgo fairies. Okay, I'll take the upright. You're on the right path. Okay. That's interesting too. Animal healing just fell on this one, and it's fallen on Wednesday, Thursday for several of the signs. Underneath the deck is release. So let's see what this means. Okay, we're going to get into it, Virgo. So on Monday, we open up the week with the moon in Capricorn. That's a focus on career, business, structure, use of resources, decluttering your home or office, reprioritizing. So we've got the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with the Queen of Wands, or you could have this in your chart. This is, she's like the other woman. She's very beautiful. She might have a black cat, but she's into witchcraft. It doesn't have to be the bad kind. It could be the good kind, okay? Everybody has bad connotations of witchcraft and whatnot. But she's very passionate, and she's able to create magic just based on her excitement, her passion, her zest for life, right? She's really great at transforming any type of negative energy, almost like a magician, into something magical. And that is what wands are all about, magic, right? So Queen of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning for someone. Okay? And then we've got keep going. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. So this, you could be embarking on a brand new start, on a brand new beginning, or someone in your world potentially is. Okay? It's what it feels like to me. It's a passionate new beginning. Or maybe, you know, you're reaching out to somebody, and I say that because it looks like she's reaching out. Could be reaching out to someone with this energy. What do we have for Tuesday? And again, that wands are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I think I said that. Could be somebody that has those placements in their chart. Then on Tuesday, the moon is still in the Capricorn energy. And that's, you know, it's about work, career, finance. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy, right? This is somebody who's very good at what they do, hard at work, sitting there at their desk, working on their craft. Then what that's doing is bringing them tons of opportunities. That's what the Seven of Cups is all about. So this is somebody who's really great at what they do. They're finding multiple streams of revenue. That's what this is all about. And then we have butterflies. Whenever you see a butterfly flutter through the grass, it is time to remind you of the love of those who've passed. So butterflies are said to be our passed on friends, family, and loved ones. When you see one, you know that you've got like a spirit or a, you know, passed on friend, family, or loved one around you. Okay. Gotta just set these out. I feel like this is somebody who's really good at what they do, and they can conjure spirits. They can connect with the other side. Many of us can. You just don't know until you try, right? So if there's somebody that you're wanting to talk to on the other side, you might want to reach out to somebody like this, right? Could be like a reader, a psychic, a mystic. Or it could be you. So then for Wednesday, the moon moves into Aquarius on Wednesday. And that's air sign energy, free thinking, freedom, ideas, and solutions. Good. It's like how to contribute more into society, right? So we've got the Nine of Cups. That's wishes being fulfilled. But also it's clarified by the Four of Cups, and that's kind of being bored and over it, right? So it's like you're getting what you need. You're getting what you desire. But is it really fulfilling you? I feel like somebody's kind of like, you know. What they don't see is this fourth cup that's being offered, literally just handed to them, right? You just have to turn around and see it. Like this is where your real dreams. Like one more cup, and this would give you the Ten of Cups, right? It's right there. It's right in front of you, but you're not seeing it because you're crying over these other three cups that you're kind of bored with. So in a sense, it's kind of being. The word greedy is coming into mind, but that's not the feeling. It's just being discontent with life, right? Like nothing's ever good enough. So then we have rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. So there's just something that you're not satisfied with. And it could bring out a sense of displeasure. And so look for rainbows. Could be raining. Look for the rainbows and stand with love, not hate. I'm telling you, this rainbow card's been coming up in this position for several other signs, so that's really interesting. You know, and also when they're talking about love, not hate, it's like, don't judge others. You know, when you judge others, it's, what is that saying about yourself? So that's, and I know it's really hard to do, right? But that's what this is talking about. Having a heavy opinion of others when, you know, lest you be the one judged. So then we have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Now remember, I felt like this was in reverse. And in that case, this is like So the Ten of Pentacles is all about like family, jackpot, winning the lottery almost. In reverse, it's not necessarily missing out on it, but not getting everything that you thought that you wanted. This Two of Pentacles talks about work-life balance, balancing, like making a decision between two different revenue streams, making a decision between work life, home life, anything, right? But anything that can also bring in abundance, wealth, security, prosperity. In reverse, it's like, it's kind of like, is it worth it? It's really weighing the pros and the cons. Like, was getting this bag worth everything that it took to get there? Okay? Were you making the right decisions in order to secure that bag? So this is the thought. And then the oracle for this day is lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. So you may be making that decision and having to also be a leader in that decision making. So whatever decision you make on Friday, there could be others that follow the lead. So on Friday, it's also the last quarter moon. It's a great time to finish projects, clean house, let go, release. Could be wrapping up a project, wrapping up, some kind of a plan or a business or anything like that. And I say business because like it's all about pentacles. It's all pentacles there. So I feel like somebody's like really tired, just kind of like, oh, kind of over it. What's the next step? But yeah, lead the way. And I still stand what I said earlier. I really do feel like it's like, if that was in reverse, was it worth the decisions made in order to secure that bag? So then I've got sleep for Friday. Underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. I feel someone is extremely exhausted because we've got the Nine of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. So Nine of Wands is my leadership card. Okay, this is a leader who's been through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the trenches, right? Wands are about passion and energy, right? So it's passion towards a person or towards a project. I feel like something is wrapped up. It is the end of the week, of course. It's taken a lot of energy and just somebody's very, very tired. This was a victory at all costs. Swords are all about communication and, making sure that the job gets done. And so that's what this was. I feel like this was like a really hard week for someone. Could have been very prosperous, but still very hard. And it's calling for you to sleep. You're probably going to want to sleep after this week has finished. So then on Saturday, we've got the moon in Pisces. That's dreaming, psychic awareness, intuition, mystical pursuits, getting in touch with your soul's calling. So this is interesting because the Seven of Wands showed up, and I almost wanted to call this in reverse as well. So this talks about realigning your chakras, the 7 chakras, right? And this is about putting up your boundaries and your defenses, right? Defending your beliefs, defending what it is that you need for your own health and wellness, okay? I wanted to take it in reverse, and so that's basically saying, not putting up your defenses, not taking the time to rest, relax, whatnot. Then we have the High Priestess, and this was in reverse. And so she's about using your intuition. First off, she's the tarot card reader of the zodiac. She's the seer of all secrets, keeper of all secrets as well. She knows a lot. And when in reverse, the High Priestess is not using her intuition wisely, right? And I say she, this could be a he. Energies crisscross, flip-flop, reverse. I feel like this is you just not taking the proper steps to be able to relax the way that you need to. especially after all of this energy. So we've got music, fairies dance in the garden, or in the green hollow where music plays, joy will follow. So this is just saying, you know, take time out for yourself. Don't ignore your intuition. Listen to your body. That's also what it's saying. Listen to your body, because if you don't, you're going to be exhausted. You might even, so another thing I just heard too is you might be someone who, I'm just going to say it the way I hear it, you need to be on the path of self-care, okay? And you're not listening to your body. So somebody needs to listen to their body a little bit more, especially over the weekend, because this is getting in touch with your soul's calling. Like, you need this for yourself. So I'm going to leave it there. Listen to some music. Maybe do some yoga, that kind of thing. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles. It fell out with another card. I'm trying to think what that card was. Anyway, Seven of Pentacles, and this talks about planting seeds and sitting back watching it grow. So this is like talking about, like, maybe you started a project or even planted a garden, and this is, you know, to sit back and watch it grow, water it, working on it for a long time, and then like seeing it come to fruition. Again, it's Pentacles, so we're talking about finances, money, stability, you know, coins. So this is like something that you worked hard for, and you're waiting to see the payoff, right? This is clarified by the Ten of Cups and also the Four of Wands. So this is, you know, coming into that Ten of Cups, that happiness, getting the payout, getting the payday, knowing that you've put in, you know, it's like wish fulfillment, happiness, you know, happy life, happy wife, right? But also taking the time for self-care. It's Swords, taking a mental rest. And so maybe you weren't necessarily taking that rest on Saturday, but you're definitely going to be doing that after a long week of work, you know. I feel like it's like a well-deserved Sunday. And then it says you're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. So yeah, like overall, when you see, it could be like a really strenuous last week of Mercury retrograde, because that also ends on Sunday. Yeah. And so the underlying energy is the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like somebody was left out in the cold, and that there was a tower moment. And it could have brought, you know, something crashing down. It could have been chaos. It could have been very stressful. Now, the thing about the tower is when the tower happens, it's meant to. Like, it shows the cracks and crevices in a foundation that shouldn't be there. And it'll bring it all down so that it can be built back up the correct way. So it looks like that happened. That energy happened. Somebody could have been left out of it. I'm seeing locked out of a house, or just left behind, and it created some controversy or chaos. But that's like the underlying energy, and or what you don't see coming. I want to say it's underlying energy, but I kind of feel like it's what you don't see coming also. And then we've got release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. So maybe, you know, maybe you were left out of some type of a situation, but you stayed behind and you worked hard on something else, right? Now, after a hard week's worth of work, right, you're able to rest and relax by Sunday's end. Maybe not so much on Saturday, but on Sunday's end. And then it says, you know, release that. Release that energy. Because if you hold on to it, it's just going to build up and become toxic within you. Yeah. I mean, all in all, this is, you know, I feel like this is just like really stable, reliable energy that I'm getting. But it's like a hard week's work. I don't know if I'm saying that right. A hard week of work. you're putting in all of your time. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, speaking of work, want to pause real quick and just give a shout out to Whack It Grinders. They are a really cool company that I'm showing some love. This is their robots cone filler. I also use their actual Whack It grinder for my plant medicine, as well as my kitchen herbs. Rosemary, sage, any of the kitchen herbs that I use for any of my cooking and or conjuring. It's lavender, all of that stuff. Grinds it up. Super amazing, super fine, like the perfect texture. So Whack It Grinders, I've got information on the company, shout out to them, in my description below. Okay, so Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. This is going to kind of wrap up the message, the overall message for this week. You know, it's funny, you guys are probably one of my fastest messages for this week because it was pretty solid. This one was pretty cut and dry. You know, like, okay, so I'm being brought back to the song too because I'm broken and I miss you. You may not have been like, you may have like had to go somewhere, right? And you had to like leave your better half behind, or another person that you work closely with, and that could be this energy right here. Meanwhile, you put in a hard, you know, a hard week's worth of work, and then when you come back, it's realigning yourself and just taking that rest in order to get through it. You're on the right path. You have to release that energy, maybe guilt or I don't know, just, you know, feeling bad or feeling sorry for another person or something like that, or even just release that energy of missing somebody, that broken feeling. Just release that because it's all about self-care in the end. So underneath the deck, we've got number 9, Bury Me. Take some time for yourself. See, that's the overall resonating message. Take some time for yourself, especially by week's end. It feels to me like you're going to need it. And then top of the deck, we've got Glorious Mess, Gloriously Human. So let's read what these are about. Number 35 and number 9 would be 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8s are about messages, mastery, meditation. Look at the, yeah, that's interesting. My nose is itching. My nose always itches when I'm channeling. It's weird. Glorious Mess. So the business of being human is all at once glorious. Glorious, messy, divine, and mundane. Glorious Mess reminds us that everyone is struggling with something and we are all just trying to do the best we can. Understand that everyone has their own challenges and may not be able to give you the time, attention, or help you think you deserve. This card appears when we need to release all expectations of how people should behave. Forcing others to worry about something or someone when they already have too much on their plate will just turn them away. Forcing yourself to worry about something or someone when you already have too much to deal with will lead to resentment and burnout. Set up some healthy boundaries right there and only say yes to helping others when you truly have the time and energy to do so. When you set strong boundaries and put the nourishment of your soul first, then you'll be able to help others with honor, compassion, and respect, and without expecting anything in return. Often the best way to quickly help someone is to visualize sending them a loving beam of light to use in whichever way they wish. So somebody may be asking you to help them on Saturday, and it looks to me like you're not listening to your intuition. Will probably go and do it, but by Sunday, you definitely need to take the time out for yourself, especially after you've had this type of week going on. Then number 9, take some time for yourself. Let's look at what that has to say. It gently reminds us to stop trying to do so much or take on too much. This unicorn with eyes closed is suffering from a busy, scattered mind that says, bury me under the eider horn and let me rest. The sense of overwhelm stems from putting everyone else first and yourself last, leading to feelings of anxiety and stress. That's also this right here. This could be like an anxiety attack even. So the appearance of this card highlights the classic bitten off more than you can chew trap. Explore the reasons why you do too much for others at the expense of your own mental and physical health. Is it guilt or the need to control? Yeah. Everyone's overwhelm limit is different, and it is important to remember this if you feel the need to judge others for not doing enough. What was I saying earlier about judging? You don't want to judge others. And I was saying it somewhere over here. That's really interesting. Oh yeah, the rainbows. About the debate and stand with love, not hate. So, yeah, you just, that's really interesting. So around Wednesday, you might want to judge someone for something, but just, you know, careful. You may feel virtuous for taking on so many things, but at what expense? Give yourself a much needed break, time to relax and ponder, and space to think and create. Okay? So that's, you know, that's what this is saying. Yes, there's leadership. Yes, you know, you've done a good job. You've put a hard week's worth of work in, right? But at what cost does it come to you by the end of the week? You're going to be tired. You're going to be broken. Like the song, tired and broken. And what is it really worth to you? Is it just the money? Is it the glory? Is it the control? Okay? Because it's going to break you in the end. And that's where that overwhelming anxiety kicks in. And that's just not healthy. That's actually toxic. So Spirit is calling for you to take a rest at the end of the week. Really get some Z's. I see 2 7s here as well, so that's interesting. And just then release that pent-up anxiety, that pent-up overwhelming exhaustion, and let it go over the weekend. Get your rest. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. So if you enjoyed this spread and the way that I broke this down day by day, make sure you comment below. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe. And if you're interested in doing a more in-depth personal reading, just contact me with my information below. I also offer a 420 spread. It's 4 cards for $20. All you have to do is send me your question. Once I confirm the order through the Cash App or PayPal links, which are also listed below, then I will record that and send it to you within 24 hours. And so that's just a short little, it's like a 20-minute read. And then I also do these and lots of others. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic week. I will see you next week for your next reading. So I'll see you on the flip side.